Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Isaiah and today I'm going to be talking about disk. Some of you may be wondering what disk is. So I would like to share with you a few methods on how you can evaluate and assess. And what disk is it's a method that has been used for many years. It's a method that's been used in hiring people. It's also been used in interactions, conversations, everything. Disk is something that is used daily on a daily basis, which is why I find it very important to share with you all what disk is. So, this image that I have here right now shows all four personality types on disk. First, you have D for the dominant style. Then you have I for the influencing style. Then you have S for the steady. And then you have compliant for C. All of these personalities excuse me, all of these personalities have their own strengths and weaknesses. None of them are better than each other, but either one that anybody has is special in their own way. Excuse me. So, which is why today we're going to learn about the Maxwell disk method and all of the personality indicators. So, when we look at D's and I's, it's most likely that you are more outgoing, and which is something that you would like to find in many people. The next is the C and S. Those people are more reserved. The next is D's and C's. D's and C's focus first on getting things done, then think about the people. And D's and C's are also task-oriented. Now, I's and S's focus on people first, then getting things done. So most likely they're gonna think about helping others first. They are the ones that are more people-oriented. If you're looking for a great therapist, boom, you have I's and S's. You want the S to be more dominant in a therapist, though. You want somebody who's going to listen to you, but still, great pair right there. All right, so now let's take a glimpse into each of the four disk styles. So, these they're very significant characteristics, which make up 3% of the world's population. They thrive on control, they make quick decisions, and are direct and focused on results. No, don't worry. These we all understand by now why it is that you may seem so direct. And by this video, if you don't understand yet, we're gonna get into that. On to the I's. Its I's persuade others by speaking. They are spontaneous, friendly, and are often in the spotlight. It is estimated that I's make up 11% of the population. Now onto the S's. S's are more team-oriented. They are great at follow-through, and they are loyal and work best in a cohesive atmosphere. It is estimated that S's make up 69% of the population. So all those people that you see that are somewhat shy and nervous and all that stuff, it's because most likely they could potentially be S's, which make up 69% of the world's population. On to the C's. C's are compliant, and they are on time, analytical, and not at all spontaneous. In fact, they are planners and they take pride in their accuracy. C's make up about 17% of the world's population. So, by by all of the strengths that you've by all the personalities that you've seen so far, which one do you think you are? So, now we can get onto the onto some of the things that D's do. D's focus on results, and so much so that they are always working towards something, and they are proficient at multitasking. They are driven by authority and will easily try and take control. They also embrace any change that will help them get results, and they are very comfortable in responding to direct confrontation. Unlike S's, which hate, they don't like confrontation. Here are some words that describe D wired strengths. D strengths, which include bold, confident, decisive, productive, strong-willed, independent, positive, persistent, and excel in emergencies. Onto some of the obstacles that these have. They are very argumentative. They are insensitive sometimes. They are inconsiderate sometimes. Now, I'm not saying all D's are like that. I'm saying that they have some things that they are known for from different wires, from different disc personalities. So they're seen as inconsiderate, domineering. Sorry for the background noise. They are opinionated, they are impatient, and not complimentary, and they are possessive, and sometimes don't apologize. On to the I's. I's seek a fun, friendly environment and are always active. They are relationship-oriented, emotional, express, and animated. They are great storytellers and encouragers, and they treasure great experiences with others. Their greatest fear is rejection and loss of approval. On to the I's strengths. They are persuasive, they're social, they're generous, they're spontaneous, they're charismatic, they're creative, enthusiastic, friendly, charming, talkative, likable, and the list goes on. I'm not going to mention all of them because I'll be here for a long time. Anyways, some of their obstacles, some of them are seen as undisciplined, undependable, disorganized, naive, or they need spotlight, or forgetful, doesn't listen, or doesn't follow through, and wastes time. And the list goes on. I'm not going to go through all of them, as I said. Now on to the S's. They seek a team environment and are loyal. They are easygoing and agreeable, evenly placed, and good listeners, compassionate, and they treasure peaceful relationships. Their greatest fear is loss of security or confrontation. On to their strengths. They are hard workers. They are close. They have close friendships. They are team players. They're faithful. They're stable, and they find easy ways or easy solutions. And they are secure and peaceful and routine oriented and supportive. On to some of their obstacles. They may appear to be too laid back, sarcastic, resistant to change, slow paced, or is too slow to start, They may have difficulty saying no, and they even need reassurance. They will not always be direct, and they will shut down in confrontation. For me, as a DI, sometimes the way I think of their responses, it kind of looks like they're trying to beat the bush, like beat around the bush, if you know what that means. Like they'll try to find any way of trying not to say no. On to C's. Our C-wired friends seek an environment that honors logic and facts. They are compliant, conscientious, accurate, detail-oriented, and they treasure perfection. Some of their strengths, they are analytical, and they do high-quality work and are usually persistent in planning and finishing what they start. They are driven by data. So if you're trying to sell a product to them, you're going to need loads of facts. And let's say you're going to sell some AirPods. You're going to need to tell them, you're going to have to tell them all the specs of these AirPods, right? And you're going to have to make sure that you sell them properly. On to their obstacles. When C's strengths are out of balance, they create an obstacle. They may appear to be moody, critical, unsociable, rigid, legalistic, overanalyzing, social, insecure, or cold and distant. C's prefer to work alone. They are the ones to be very task-oriented, as you can see at the bottom where it shows, right next to the S, where it shows they fall into compliant. So, now that I've shared with you some of the strengths and weaknesses of all of these, of all of the different personalities, which one do you think you are? I just want to let you guys know that if you have any questions about DISC, just feel free to email me or even call me, and I will, if you need to take the assessment, you can let me know. But if you don't need to, I would really like it if you all put in the comments which two do you think are your main two personality types. Anyways, thank you all for listening to this video, and I hope you all have a blessed day.